stars being tiny, the sun and the moon being tiny, and everything close to us.
Okay, let's talk about stuff that we do know about, because I've been talking about light sources and we are light and this and that. I'm going from A to Z in one step instead of going through the 26 others to get you there. So let's try to take baby steps here. A laser. We all know what a laser is. Let's say a laser pointer. A little device that has battery, little tiny battery, little cell, little power cell, so it can't really power too much to make this really cool infinite beam of red light or green light or blue light, depending on the color of the LED inside the laser. So let's take a red LED laser. Okay, so we have a red laser and we press a button, and what happens is that LED lights up and another device inside that little laser pointer turns on, which is, let's call it the magnetron. Okay, its purpose is to magnetize light. So light wants to be free, so that LED will shoot light in 360 degrees all around it because of the power when you press the button. When the magnetron turns on, what it does is it magnetizes the light, so it pulls it to a source, positive and negative, and the light becomes condensed, and all the wavelengths go into an exact singularity. So it magnetizes it to a specific singularity of the color of the red LED light. Okay, so a certain frequency, which creates a singularity, because you go from a zeroth dimensional to a first dimensional line and a second zeroth dimensional soul. So let's think of fiber optic communication, where we have a transmitter, a fiber optic cable, and a receiver. Okay, so what's going on? So when the laser has the LED turned on at a certain color of LED, a certain wavelength, and then the magnetron turns on and magnetizes the light to make a one-dimensional line which goes through the fiber to the receiver. That's where the second soul is created, at the receiver, where the received light, the other zeroth dimensional entity, is created from this zeroth dimensional entity. And the fiber, light can bend, okay? Light can bend, guys. It goes down a fiber optic cable. Fiber optic cables exist. They're everywhere. That's why you have internet. That's why you have cell phones, okay? Because the ground stations are connected with fiber optic cable. This is what I do for a living, okay? So when light's going down that fiber, and the fiber's made of a core and cladding, and they're different, okay? They're different types of glass, so that the light wants to travel in the less dense medium of the core, and it goes along on its cosine or sinusoidal wave, okay? So if you add a sinusoidal wave to a cosine, you get the elliptical, which is the number 8. Anyways, so it goes down in a waveform down the light, down the fiber, which is glass, which can bend, to go from A to B, where the singularity goes. Now, how hard is it to replace the glass medium with air, to replace the transmitter with God, the light source at the center of our three-dimensional sphere, singularity, and the receiver as our eye, okay, our electrical optical converter, our EOC, okay? So the transmitter is transmitting light in 360 degrees, and we are situated somewhere within Earth, all right, on the inside of the beach ball. And that light travels in a not straight line to get to our receiver, okay? So the convex light source enters our concave eye to create a flat perception of reality. It's fiber optic, okay, lasers exist, fiber optic cable exists, data transmission exists. How hard is it to believe that there's a singularity within our three-dimensional sphere emitting light, which is curved, because light can bend, and our eye is perceiving all the other souls around us, okay, because our convex light source is being received by our concave eye, and our brain is making us think that everything is flat. It perceives us in a flat reality. Okay? Flat Earth is real, okay? Look around. It's flat, okay? But it's not. We're living in a ball. Okay? It's not really flat. There's like light makes it as flat as it possibly can for the observer, okay? That's why when you have like a video, it has a lens, it has an eye, it has an EOC. How hard is it to try to replace glass medium with air medium? Okay, we all went to high school, we all learned science, basic science. It's refraction. It's refraction of light. Light can bend. To the soul within. The singularity within you. Remember, okay, your chakras. Your crown chakra is the one closest to God. So it comes in, It goes to your heart, which is the center, which is your green energy source. Which is your heart chakra, which is where your soul resides, which is singularity. Okay? How hard is it to believe that this singularity can receive light from God? Okay? When you die and you go to the gates of hell and you're asked the simple question, what are you? And you answer incorrectly, you might not go to heaven. But if you say light, and we are one, and I am, maybe they'll open.
The complete universe, housed within the earth. Does it seem possible? Does it seem strange?